all of the universes that have been erased, I want to bring them back.
Say what? What?
It's been one whole year since the conclusion of the Tournament of Power and the wish Android 17 made to restore all the erased universes. In that time, Goku and Vegeta have since continued their training, and recently, the both of them think it's a good idea to start having Goten and Trunks train with them as well. Even though they're young, they still have work to do in order to provide assistance in case the universe is in danger ever again. Their first task is achieving the next levels of Super Saiyan, as Vegeta explains that they need to improve on their power and rage. In only 3 weeks' time, the both of them have mastered Super Saiyan and achieved Super Saiyan 2, and this is pretty much where our story begins. The four of them, now including Piccolo, move to Beerus' planet to further all of their training, but in the meantime, we find ourselves in Universe 9 with Sidra, their current god of destruction. The duty of a god of destruction, as well as the Supreme Kais, involves maintaining a certain mortal level among the universes, and even before their erasure during the tournament, Sidra failed to maintain his quota, and thus, a visit from the Grand Priest himself comes out of nowhere. By order of the Omni King himself, Sidra and Ro have just 90 ticks in order to increase their mortal level by at least half, or face punishment and replacement. Instead of just putting in the work, however, the two devise a plan in order to get rid of the current God of Destruction candidate, leaving them unable to be replaced. In order to keep their hands clean, they must enlist the perfect assassin for help defeating the new God of Destruction candidate, who is none other than Frieza. They enlist the help of Universe 14, contacting their god. In order to destroy Frieza, Sidra hires Hit's son Kane from Universe 14 as he heads to Universe 7 to complete his mission. Back on Beerus' planet, the training between Whis and Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks commences. However, in the spirit of fighting, While Goku and Vegeta finish their first sparring session in over a year, Kane, the son of Hit from Universe 6, has invaded Frieza's spaceship. Because of negligence from the current God of Destruction of Universe 9, Frieza has been chosen as the next candidate for God of Destruction, leading to an assassination mission on him from the current god. "Do you have any last words before I kill you?" Kane asks, to which Frieza casually replies, Now, don't be in such a rush." "I don't intend to drag this on very long, Frieza," Kane says, but this is when Frieza notices the stark resemblance between the man across from him and Hit. "You know my father?" Kane asks, shocked. "Father?" Frieza says. "Well, that's a surprise. I would have never guessed an assassin had a son." Although, Frieza goes on, "if you are his son, then I wonder why Universe 6 didn't recruit you for the tournament." "That's none of your business," Kane replies angrily. "I'm not here to chit chat, so let's get this done." "In quite a hurry, I see," Frieza says, and this is when he begins to get manipulative. "If you may," he goes on, "let's take this outside. I don't want to wreck my ship," to which Kane agrees. When they arrive outside, Kane exposes the fact that he knows Frieza has been training for the title of God of Destruction, so he'll be going all out from the start. Kane charges up to full power right away, releasing a devastating amount of ki, shocking Frieza, who asks, "How is he this strong?" "You seem to be scared for a God of Destruction, Frieza," Kane taunts. However, Frieza, only after 4 months of training, turned from a monster to a monstrosity, and in the past 6 months, has been training with the gods. "Let me show you what real power is," he says, smirking, and then he too begins to transform. "Behold my full power," he says, now in golden form. "I'm impressed that you became this strong after only 6 months of training with the gods," Kane says, sensing this insane pressure from Frieza's ki as well. "It took me almost 300 years to get to the level I'm at." "And here I thought you didn't want to chit-chat," Frieza says. "Well then let's get started," Kane replies, as the battle begins. Meanwhile on Beerus' planet, Goten, Trunks, and the others continue their training. All of a sudden, Goku notices that Frieza's power has skyrocketed out of nowhere. "I wonder what he's up to," Vegeta thinks to himself, noticing that Frieza's ki feels very different now as well. "There's someone else with him too," Goku comments. with similar ki. Vegeta recommends it's best to not involve themselves with the matter right now, so they continue their training. Back in the vacuum of space, Frieza continues to scheme against his new opponent. "You know what," he says, "considering your power now, I feel like it would be better if we fought on some ground. There's a planet in this sector that's only a moment away if we fly there," he says. "I'd like to fight you there. It's a remote planet with no life on it. I think that would be a good place for our battle." "Well, if that's where you'd like to die, then let's make this happen," Kane replies. Frieza, of course, being the manipulative schemer he is, thinks to himself as they fly towards the wasteland, "This is perfect. If things don't go my way, I'll just destroy the planet with him on it and survive myself." So, if Kane somehow turns out to be more than Frieza can handle, he'll instead go back to his old trickery and self-destruct the planet if he loses. "Well, here we are," Frieza says as they land on the planet. "Come to think of it," he continues, "I'd like to know your name before I take the pleasure of killing you." Kane is done with the conversation, however, as he ignores Frieza and charges at him immediately. As Kane nears Frieza, just before making contact, he uses his time skip to halt all time around Frieza and delivers a strong uppercut to the chin. As Frieza soars through the sky, Kane stops time once again and appears above him and sends him flying back into the ground. As Kane dives at the ground to finish his opponent off, Frieza gets back to his feet and blocks the attack with a single arm, breaking through his ability, taking Kane by surprise. "Don't get cocky," Frieza says, as his aura begins to grow violent with his full power beginning to show itself. "So," Kane says, impressed, "you figured out how to counter time skip already." With Frieza having trained with the gods, you could only begin to imagine the levels he's reached now. The son of one of the strongest warriors of Universe 6, however, possesses ki similar to the new god Frieza. However, now that his time skip has been countered, Kane is now at a disadvantage against the next god of destruction. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching until the end. As always, if you made it this far, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys want to check out this story for yourselves, the link to Dragon Ball Super Sarani will be down below in the description box, as well as links to both Ashan and Wolfsbane's Twitters, so please go show them a ton of support, guys, and let them know how you like the story. If you are enjoying the anime topics and manga, be sure to have that notification bell turned on to never miss an upload, and consider leaving a like on this video as well if you were into the story for more continuation of Universe 14. Also, don't forget to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all Dragon Ball and anime related content, which includes a decent amount of fighters clips I've been uploading, so if you guys are into some really cool combos, definitely go check those out. But anyways, have a great day, always stay safe and stay smart, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.